medicine. Then you can buy it from the in every bookshop. You can see that in these 2 years how Taipei Hospital how to safeguard our lives. Yeah. Can you check if Brother Joe is online?
Is Brother Joe Huang Sihao still not online? So we just read a few more feedbacks here. We have a lot of feedbacks that is a lot grateful to the director. Okay, now Brother Joe Huang Sihao is here. So take goodness and love as treasure. Guess what? Today's topic with Huang Sihao. Yeah, she knows 11:30. We really didn't waste 1 minute. Every minute is really precious and seize every moment. So every time, wherever he is, we will just follow every steps what Brother Joe does, because following Brother Joe's steps is actually we are following Master's, because he is always by Master's side. So every time here after Brother Joe's sharing speech and all that, Master always really applauds him for his the diligence and all that. So yeah, just he say all the little people here is all the our this is like accompanying little ones here. We can see how young people accompany and taking on roles to learn and to share. Here we always see even Brother Joe's here to appear and share with everyone. So after this, we can see more sharing of him. So here we it is with him, like he has all the energy. It's like with him, we have all the energy seeing all these young people also leading the searching group. So you can see Brother Joe is always very busy, but still he accompany all the searching leaders, even through online and all that. This road is one that we came from different country with a different age. We have 20 years. We also have 80 years. Oh, everyone together. Is if me can you guess the age of having me? Can you guess his age? Actually, yeah, different age group, different country, different places, but we have one very important treasure, that is our love as our treasure. So here we can have a look in here. This is a searching youth camp that's been held, has come to a successful conclusion. So every year, every class in the camp is conducted in an interactive way, and searching youths also have the opportunity to fully express their ideas and gain a lot through this camp. And here we can see that we have one of our searching said that she get the most influence of deep impression of Brother Joe. So in the past few days of camp courses, what impressed me the most was the class given by Brother Joe, Huang Sihao. The class was very focused on the interconnection of Searchy in many different aspects, whether it is the connection between volunteers, is the connection between us as volunteers and those for we serve. So like for this volunteer, her best impression is the Joe. There is a Brother Joe, as we know that he is called Joe in his English name. This one, so you can. So this is all searching our charity mission. So in any way, we often see Brother Joe in all the Dharma lineage. So and this year the Buddha's birthday, Gobasaji Day. This year was a bit different because we held online. On the day of Buddha's birthday, you can find your own nature and be stable. In addition to being stable yourself, you can also calm others, calm yourself. Therefore, to bathe the Buddha, move from the Jing Sihao to the Jing Abode from the source of a Jing Dharma line allows everyone who participates to be safe and feel at ease. So he is really a very diligent bodhisattva. If you this is another video to share that if you hear his even listen to his voice, his sound, it is really very powerful. Very. See, so he is so like we can see. So we can see that Joe, he is really very familiar with all this history of Searchy. In this is maybe back to the birth of the Buddha. Today we see the natural disasters 2,500 years ago. The Buddha not only talked about suffering but also told us the answer to suffering. So if we can see 50 years ago, Master Chen Yen worshipped Master Yin Shun as his teacher. The most important sentence was to serve Buddhism and all living beings. From the spirit of Buddhism, we must be able to enter and let the Dharma come to life. 55 years ago, Searchy Foundation formally established and it has charitable footprints and have spread to 126 countries and regions such as Nepal. It really returned to the birthplace of the Buddha. From suffering, we saw the beginning. 2,500 years later, I can see that the same is true for Haiti, but it will not give up because of this. Haiti is not easy to save, but it must be saved. So I really grateful to have Brother Joe. I told him that this year we won't let go of you. We must at least and even though it's at the end of the year, we want you to be here to share with everyone. So let's just all welcome our favorite, the one that everyone likes is Brother Joe. Yeah, we like to be with you because you are full of positive energy. Okay, welcome. Good morning, and everyone here. How's everyone? First of all, really grateful to teacher who compiled all this video together to introduce me, and also first to just brief about what's the videos are about. So today my topic is going to be the take goodness and love to as treasure. So after I hear what you say, that I just want to understand what's the meaning of the sentence of the take goodness and love as treasure. So like what we hear just now, the sharing from the director and the sharing for this whole day, we feel that this is a feeling of grateful, really, that have everyone is very diligent. So this is so here in front of this sentence is Taiwan is no treasure, but I want to understand more about what this sentence means, no treasure. However, Taiwan is actually obviously has many treasure, but why we say that Taiwan, in the sentence, Taiwan is no treasure. If you were to introduce the treasure of Taiwan, how would we say? So some people will say that this is really important. Like we know that it is a treasure, but why is it no treasure? Why is it void? And if this treasure can this exist forever? And then it is a real treasure if it can exist forever. It is pity actually that this treasure is all is void. You can't see, because what is actually treasure, because these are all tangible and have form. This will experience the formation and the cessation and emptiness. This one you can see all these gadgets here from 1973 to 2020. Think about it. How long have all these electronics companies lasted? Yeah. Remember those days that we have these CDs and iPods. Remember when cell phones used to be so tiny? The smaller the better, but now it's different. The bigger the better. So these are void, emptiness. In the same way, it is not only time, but has no treasure, but the whole world actually is there is no eternal treasure. As you can see, like even like the Nokia and BlackBerry. So in the 1990s, when it first started with the phone, we those at that time when it first existed, all those days, this is all treasures. Those are the best. The best treasure appear at the time, but over time, through times, if you take it out, like is it treasure? Is it still treasure, or is this just an intangible tangible gadgets? So like even in UK at that time, like it's the most powerful country who live a lot of the strongest country who leave a lot of footprint for the world. At that time, it was a treasure, but over time, through the universe, all this is not eternal anymore. It's not a treasure anymore. Those days it was a treasure. It was so special. So in the same way, it is not only Taiwan has no treasure, but actually the world, and nothing is eternal treasure. All this is void. However, of course it's easier and more acceptable if we talk about Taiwan. But when we talk about the world, more people may not believe it. There's no treasure, but actually it is, and there's no eternal treasure. So even you look at this, like 50 billion over this, the in Zimbabwe, those only can afford to buy 2 bananas with that 50 billion. But you look at this over time, this 100 trillion, the 100 trillion can't even buy the 3 eggs. So in other words, over time, all this is just Sovata is just it's not a treasure anymore. It's just a piece of paper. So now could be a treasure, but later on it's not a treasure. Even to the near future, what is treasure? So let's just continue. These are all empty and to prolong time. So what is the eternal treasure? Like rare earth, oil, natural gas, money. These are the treasures of the present, but what about the future? This, like it's just like what is it's just like what is by our size, what we see. This is a treasure at this moment. Yeah, so all these things we feel that it is a treasure to us because the whole world at the moment need it. Because when we did it, then we feel that it is a treasure because it is very precious to us at this point of time. That it's just like money. It's like just now what we say about the 50 billion and the 100 trillion, all this money. So if you see that, but over time, 100 years, 200 years later, well, that is just the same. Rare earths, oil, natural gas, always treasures. The next 100 years, the next 200 years, it may not be anymore. So this so even from 2020 to 2022, over this period of a period of short time, this treasures also not forever anymore. It cannot. It's not an eternal treasures. What is the treasure of the future? Is it the time, the fresh air, the feeling, the water, and the green forest? Maybe is the feeling that so it's just like the feeling like the water we drink, we eat the help with the thirst and all that. There's a feeling that it is a treasure that we need it. But that is what we can see, we can feel. Nothing is, but nothing is actually forever. Nothing actually is a real treasure. Nothing is real treasure until you see the wonderful existence in the in the universe. Oh, is it the fresh air? Is it the water? Is it the green forest? At the end, all this will still be empty, is void. The first sentence is that Taiwan has no treasure, it's empty. The second is that actually the treasure is the goodness and love. That is the only treasure that is left behind. It's just like water and fresh air. Is this considered treasure? Is this the real treasure? These are the needs of all living beings. They are irreplaceable, never exhausted. Because it's never exhausted, is the water and the fresh air. There is actually we can consider it as a treasure. So even till now, it's still treasure, the fresh air and the water, because this is what we need now. Anything that you need is considered a treasure. But if it's over time, over a period of time, if it's not an eternal, not forever, then it is not. It becomes not a treasure anymore. it just exhausted. The treasure disappeared. And these are unseen. So the real treasure is inexhaustible. This is goodness and love. That is the real treasure. Unseen, intangible, but never exhausted. So if anything that exhausted, that is not considered as a treasure. So goodness and love can be a treasure. It is a eternal treasure. This is the what in our living, our life. This is what we need the most: the goodness and the kindness and the love. Very little opportunity to see what we have everyone here on the platform here on the stage here, where everyone are full of goodness and love, and still are here with us. Everyone is very busy and time is precious. Even if you want to say hello to everyone, it's not all have the opportunity to do so because everyone is busy with their own thing. So being able to be together, to be here is actually this is like a goodness and love. So the teacher gave us this love and the goodness of it. This is what we need: the love and the goodness and the love that the teacher gave us, that get us all together. And this is the love that is eternal and is not exhausted. Love and goodness is just it's an attitude, it's a behavior. This is the real treasure. It cannot be replaced. Love and goodness the needs of all living beings. The society has faced love deficiency. We need love very much. We need everybody's the love, parents' love, between people's love, and all this love are never exhausted. I feel that the real treasure is never exhausted. It's not the less, not the less the better, but the more the better. The more the better of this goodness and love is better, because this is what people's love, and it is the real treasure. Yeah, it is very precious because the one that you can give to others as well, not just keep to yourself, but it can be spread and it can be passed on, and it can make a difference to people. So this is what Master taught us. What is the real treasure? It never exhausted, even with the 50 cents. The love of the 50 cents, it's become a big hospital, and a big hospital becomes a blessing. So every second, every minute, every second, it becomes so precious, and this is where we spread love, and this is never exhausted. Through these 30 housewives, we transform it to a global international NGOs. So all these are immeasurable blessings. You can be kind even if you're poor. This is what we need. We need a treasure that never exhausted, one that is eternal. So in just one word and one sentence, how she said that transform people, and through this love, it transform people. And that is the power of love. It's invisible, but it can be turned into something visible. the real treasure never exhausted. It's okay to be poor. It's okay to be rich, regardless of your status, race, or religion. Doesn't matter where you are, whether you are in the African region and the Middle Eastern region, anywhere you are, there is the goodness and the love is all there. And yeah, people who need love also can give love. People who can give love can give even more love, share more love to others, and spread this love to others. So this love is never ending. We can spread the love uh, to many, and this is treasure. So love can expound to even more love. Then and those who need love also can expound more love, not just needing love. So this is really very powerful, and the power of love. It is this great love that that can be spread. So if you can use this and let it spread it out, this is how we can shift our paradigm. It's if we must think about our own life and our own time. But this is all, it is within ourselves. Once love is activated, all actions are the same. Sourcing locally and those giving are grateful to those that we help. It's the same concept that we are grateful, but also resign to the faith that we can also get love and give love. So the real treasure never exhausted. Those who suffer can do it. Those who are blessed can do it. Kindness, goodness can extend more. Kindness and love can improve more love and inspire more love. Therefore, I feel that it is not only Taiwan, the treasure, the goodness and love. It is that goodness and love are the treasures of all living beings inside us. It is within us. So it's just not one country, but this is within us. And this is the treasure that at any time, under any condition, and any circumstances, as long as you want, at anywhere, goodness and love, kindness are what we need. So Taiwan has nothing to treasure, but love is our treasure. Taiwan has love and goodness as our treasure. So nothing in the world is treasured, and love is the treasure of goodness. All living beings are nothing to treasure, and love is the treasure of goodness. So it is just that we can't see clearly. It's like the metaphor of the clothes and the pearls guide. So this is our uniformity of what we what is our togetherness and love and treasure. Sentient beings are we are very grateful that thank you to Master guide us to find this our jewel, our treasure. Our treasure is Ji, and it is the vulnerable Master. It's our treasure. So I have love, and I have love. I am treasure. Let's say together, I have love. I am the treasure because I have love. So I am the treasure. I become the treasure to everyone. So just thank you to the sharing of Brother Joe, because at the end of the whole sharing, we all understand now that we are all actually treasures, and because we all have love, everyone here have love. So it is really, really touching. So here the feedback that says that even in Brother is so busy, but in America he's leading the searching group and is very active in accompanying the searching the youth. So really thankful to Brother Joe. Yeah, with true love, thank you, Brother Joe, for your sharing of the goodness and love. Now we must even follow the steps and spread more love. So
At last, Guan Xinyin said that he is a lot of talents. He is the best listener of Dharma and the best person to spread out Dharma. He is master's very helpful assistance. This is from the Canada, Guan Xinyin. Thank you very much. All the brother and sister stay to the back and to go to the other year. This is the last year of this is the last lesson of this year, 2022. We go to the 2023. Hope everybody and Brother Joe, Happy New Year.